Living Now is evolving and entering a new phase of the project to offer a deeper interpretation of the needs of premium contemporary living. My design research stems from a very simple question. What does premium mean today? And what is the role of our object within the spaces of today and tomorrow? There are two answers, and they stem from opposing directions. On the one hand, there is a desire for objects that are increasingly expressive and textural, capable of adding presence and value to architecture. On the other hand, there is the desire to subtract, to make everything disappear, even technology, and thus we see expansive, continuous and silent surfaces. Thanks to its geometrical characteristic, Living Now can embody both of these identities precisely because it is extremely flat, monolithic and rectangular. It can therefore become a textural piece of furniture that adds value to architecture, or it can dissolve into it, becoming an integral part of the space. Reflecting on the evolution of Living Now as a presence in space, the idea emerged to work with the material itself to give it more perceptual weight and depth. This led to the proposal for a new, high-value monochromatic design, where the plates and covers feature a full metal effect and convey the perception of a single unified object. We now have 3 new finishes: champagne, bronze and steel, designed to blend seamlessly with all the contemporary interiors, even on an international scale. These are familiar, neutral colors that also convey a sense of identity, such as bronze. And the finish has been refined to achieve a harmonious balance between matte and glossy elements. In this way, the product can respond to an ambient light and interact with the space, establishing a more dynamic relationship with its surroundings. The lighting element has also been reinterpreted, becoming more of a design statement. We've miniaturized it to give it a slightly more digital and technological feel, while at the same time allowing for a greater expressiveness and letting the material itself take center stage. With an eye toward evolving Living Now toward minimalism and integration into the architecture, we sought to push the electrical system to the point where it is completely recessed into the wall, transforming the flush-mounted wiring into a new design principle extended to the entire electrical system. Thus the controls, outlets, sensors, and even the junction boxes are all flush with the wall, resulting in a space where everything is flush with the wall, and Living Now possesses the ideal characteristics for this evolution. The geometry is rectangular, the surface extremely flat, almost as if it were designed to blend seamlessly into the architecture, because it already speaks that language. And in fact, the flush mount installation is achieved with a simple accessory that attaches to the standard BTicino box. The result is a continuous, precise surface, no thickness, no shadows, no interruptions, with a clean visual aesthetic that leaves more room for architecture. An architecture that becomes smarter in its own right. And behind this apparent simplicity lies a tremendous amount of innovation. There is a precision in execution. Every detail is designed to ensure flatness, visual continuity, long-term reliability, and ease of installation. Another evolution introduced in Living Now concerns the customization of functions. It was created to enhance our users' experience and provide them with greater guidance. But above all, it stems from a broader shift in the way we live, because today we're using fewer and fewer individual commands and more scenarios and automations. So through a new configuration service and advanced laser technology, every command can be customized with symbols, icons, or even text. They can be selected from our library or freely designed, making their function immediately clear and recognizable. This is very important, especially in certain environments, such as communal spaces, where the immediate clarity of functions is essential, and this customization is integrated across all our technologies. So from traditional to smart, to home and connect, all of this exists under the same aesthetic, without visual differences. Living Now ushers in a new phase of the project, guided by the same underlying idea, connecting technology with architecture, sometimes through materials and expressiveness, sometimes through subtlety, to the point of almost disappearing into the wall, or through customization, making complexity simple and immediate. All these approaches can coexist. What remains is a single product identity, a system capable of adapting to the diverse ways of living today and tomorrow, without losing its recognizability, consistency, and identity.